We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
This defense for the Broncos, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Well, these two teams have met up in Denver earlier this season with the Broncos winning that one. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Off the play fake, Trask. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. 2nd and 8. Play action now. Trask. Rolling to his right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Right there, 54, right there.
Trask.
Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5 and 5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3 and 6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
2nd down and 8. Now Edwards-Helaire.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They go play action. Now Mahomes going up top. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Chiefs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
And they'll run the end around here with Judy. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they go play action. Here's Trask.
Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, Swift pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd down, Cottrell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. I like the thought process. I like the design. But I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 2nd and 9, Trask. Now they go screen. It's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Trask. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Cottrell. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Watch your slip, watch your slip. 36, 36.
Here's Trask. And incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. The kick by McManus is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six.
He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On play action, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the 5 now, second and a yard. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Definitely a quick drive right there. Damn, I'm still annoyed with that pick I threw, man. I should never do that shit, dog.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so
oh, go on the phone, man. What about the first 2?
On first and 10, Trask.
Give it us. Let's go, Sweat.
Now a second time.
I ain't gonna be able to get the ball back. I don't know why I'm calling timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds.
My daughter. I just put my daughter down. I just heard your baby in the background.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
What?
Another try after the first down sack. Trask.
Let's go, Sweat. Oh, that's Jones.
Chris Jones. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Man, look at that little white running back you got, man. He fast as shit.
The Broncos on
Really?
the field ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
Fast as hell. Get it, get some space. He took off. And I was trying to strip, too. You said what?
All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense
What's his speed?
opportunities to make stops.
Damn.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Trask to throw it. Swift's got the
Is that holding? That's holding?
And he's going to be taken down here with
Is there?
a flag on the field.
Yes, sir. You had 2 linemen go down, so you know them rooks in there trying to stop Sweat and Jones. That's crazy, bro. Injuries is a bitch this year,
They'll
man.
come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Just in
Trask
case.
now. Steps away to his
No
left.
way. Come on, man. Y'all, God
Pass
damn it.
caught by Hamler. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Damn, I really thought you was going to go to fan. Big ass fan. Dude, big as hell, bro.
It looks like they're going to utilize
Check him.
the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
It's hard, dog, man. Everybody be saying, "Oh, well, you got to use him, and he got to do this," and I mean, it's hard, bro. I'm trying to get everybody involved. Come on, look at that, look at that. Did he just outrun? He had him dead to rights.
He has been terrific here this afternoon.
The hell?
You can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking. So when it happens in a game.
And he gets this
Picked the wrong line.
35-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the
Pick.
always think
What?
to themselves,
Oh my God, good catch.
busting this open, that's a good start for him.
Damn, that should have been a pick.
Love the drive
That should have been a pick.
here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Our 1st down throw for Trask.
No way, come on, man. Somebody.
Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to the running game with Swift.
Come on, boys.
Inside the 10.
That's me. That's my fault. Wrong defense.
Check in the 1st half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the 1st half? Now he has a great opportunity.
You said what?
Full advantage of it.
Oh man, like I said, bro. I ain't really that good at this game. I ain't gonna cop. I'll be trying though, bro. It's
And he will maneuver his way down to 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up.
It's the first time I ever had an offense like this.
Pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bold.
It's like I'll be trying, man. I'll be trying. I don't know. I'm gonna get it one of these days. I'm just gonna find it. I'm telling you. Go all the way to the Super Bowl and win one, hopefully. Get out there.
On second down.
Yes, sir. Oh, my God.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at the...
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton.
Good shit. Damn. Sold out for this fucking round.
Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos
You need a minute to put it on pause, bro. I got you.
McManus's point after is good. And that
all right.
gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
A little timeout, kid timeout. We'll be back after these messages.
Ready, bro.
All right.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do.
What? What?
About 6 across the 30 to the 30.
I did not try to do that.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while.
You had to see where I was going with it, dog. I was going to Tyreek. You broke off.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
Stupid.
And he went backwards. They'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
I see him.
He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire.
Brought that goddamn corner, bro. He was scaring the shit out of me, man.
Convert there on 3rd down and 5. So from the
Where Vaughn
36
at?
now, 1st and 10.
You got rid of? Oh, okay.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Pass interference. Nope. They hit me.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it today,
did you try to trade him, or will nobody biting on it?
Almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well, I think Lady Luck was on his
side. Get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Not the kind of game that will go absolutely crazy.
I can't believe I was able to. I had to drop Frank and a couple other players to make room for Sweat.
He's going to get those tough, gritty yards.
Damn it.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller
Fuck.
in there to get
I can't hold the ball that long,
obviously.
I need to stop.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And returning it, here's
And he
Hamler.
gone. Return.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On the ground, it's Swift.
The tackle, boy.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Trask now off the play fake.
Ah, damn
He's
it,
got the first down and more inside the 40. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Derek Nottie makes the tackle. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that.
Gotta have a field goal here, bro. I can't give up the score here. Not looking so good, though.
Gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 22, Trask. That's going to be
fumble that, man. Damn, bro.
Bring him down at the 13-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, Cottrell. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Bart, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The turnover they get, it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
What the fuck was that?
The Chiefs are right back in this football game.
Nah.
CD, I know this is
Madden, bro.
He's a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Good shit.
Rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Von Miller.
Better than a pick, I tell you that. Okay with that.
Well, when this drive began, the offense only needed a field goal, but the defense ramped up the pressure, and after
I missed.
sacks, they're feeling confident they might keep them off the board.
This kick here is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. Well, he was a spectator
good fucking game.
This game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Get a stop here.
Pretty good seat to this one, didn't he?
I need that. Come on, boys. Let's go. Come on.
They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds.
Oh, come on. He holding.
If they don't, it's hurry up to the scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Trask.
No way. Come on. Oh, come. What? What? Oh, my God. Are you? Oh, man. That's a killer right there. That's probably ball game right there. Damn. Yeah, I can't get no stops though, man. That's the big thing, getting stops.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Swift.
Hold it. Hold it. Let's go. Come on.
Let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now Trask.
Let's go. Come out.
He's taken down.
Come on, man.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
Yeah, that's Sweat.
I wonder if he was thinking while he was back there.
That's why I brought him in, bro. I wasn't getting no, bro. I was getting no pressure on the quarterback whatsoever.
And get it out of my hands.
Yeah, I undercut a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie. It was Hartman. It was Hartman. That's the reason.
They'll look to throw.
That's some bullshit. Fuck, man. I don't know why. Damn it. Damn it.
He found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Motherfucker. Not always, but.
And he'll get this down to about the 30-31 yard.
But, you know, you got to gamble sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. And he will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Good game, man. Whatever happened.
So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. 2 seconds
Don't
on the
get
clock.
that, though.
This for the win.
Nope. Damn, bro. Oh, shit.
It's right down the middle. And it'll be all smiles on Blake Street tonight. The Broncos have won it. So this one will wind up a